Good morning. I forgot to film a hello before getting started with my day, but I got some breakfast and then ended up going to the Berlin Biennale. I think that's how you say it, which is a contemporary art exhibition that is put on every 2 years and aims to create spaces for experimental art and open up dialogue between artists and those who visit. I didn't really know what to expect going in, but I really enjoyed a lot of the art that I saw. And what I really loved about the exhibition is that it wanted to tell you something, wanted to show you something, and it wanted you to feel something.
Okay, I am back at my friend's for the day. Well, probably not the day. I'm probably gonna go out for dinner, but at least for a little break right now. Um, the museum was super cool. I am glad that I went. I was on the fence there for a little bit, but glad that I went. It was a great time. I think I'm gonna sit down and finish up just the last little tiny bit of the vlog for last week, and gonna do that, and then probably go back out for dinner in an hour or two, maybe a little longer. I just had a little snack, so we'll see.
Got some absolutely delicious chicken katsu curry for dinner, and then met up with my friend for some ice cream afterwards. Good morning. It is sadly time to go home. It was really rainy and gross the day I was leaving, so I look a little silly all bundled up and ready to go. But I had some time to stop for a nice breakfast on my way to the airport. The shakshuka I got was very tasty, and then it was to the airport to get on my plane. I was at the very back of my first flight, originally surrounded by a pretty large group of kind of rowdy guys, but the flight attendants were super cool and moved me up to an empty seat about midway into the cabin after boarding was done without me even asking, which was awesome because I just got to chill and read the whole flight. Um, and I forgot to get any footage of the book itself, but I read the entirety of All This Could Be Different by Sarah Thankam Matthews on both of the flights, like over the course of the two flights that I took, and it was so good. My second flight ended up being delayed a little over an hour because the toilets weren't working, which was kind of annoying, but of all the flights to get delayed, I guess this was the one. And it did give me the opportunity to see if I could switch seats to a window, which I ended up being able to do, which was super awesome. Um, the dinner on the plane was some chicken tikka masala, which was pretty good. And then it was time to just hunker down and do whatever I could to stay awake the whole flight, basically. After I finished my book, I did some knitting, which was kind of hard to do as my only activity because it was definitely a struggle to stay awake. But that's all I did. I did succeed in making it to the end of the flight, and then it was just time to take the train home and go to bed.
Good morning. I have made it back home now. Still a little bit sleepy, but I think I managed to not jet lag myself too much. We'll find out tonight, I guess. But I need to go move my car for street sweeping, so it has forced me out of bed, which is probably not a bad thing. And then I think it's going to be admin task time. I got a bunch of insurance stuff in the mail while I was gone that I now need to deal with. So I'm gonna go in my car and grab some breakfast and then sit down to do that. Okay, so that was so incredibly frustrating. Like, I was ready to rip my hair out. Yeah, there's a bazillion different things that you have to do, and it feels like no one tells you what you have to do, and then when you guess, it's always wrong, no matter what you do. But I think I have gone through pretty much all of the stuff that I need to do, responded to the various things I need to do, did my unemployment activities for the week, did a few other things, and I am tired of sitting at my desk, basically. So I think I'm gonna go get some laundry from the dryer because I put some in earlier, and then find something fun to do or just like chill for a little bit. I do need to make some tomato soup today before all of our tomatoes go bad. Many of them are already starting to go bad. Some of them have already gone bad. And it makes me so sad, but I wasn't here for like a week, so we're doing our best. We're doing our best. We want to make tomato soup, though. We've been thinking about this tomato soup for a really long time. It's very good. It's one of my friend from college's recipe. Normally you make it with canned tomatoes, but we figured we have the fresh tomatoes, so why not use them? Okay, I have just gotten back from getting the, here they are, the rest of the vegetables I need to make this tomato soup. I also got some chocolate milk because I cannot resist. So I think that's gonna be my treat while we cook. But yeah, it's time to take all these tomatoes and turn them into soup. Okay, so I have just finished my lunch and a little break after making soup. My lunch was the soup. It was very tasty. And now I am trying to edit pictures that I took in Germany and also just some others that I had as a backlog. But all of my technology is being really annoying right now. I'm also trying to kind of reorganize my external hard drives a little bit in this process. We'll see how that goes. I do need to get a new one soon, I think, but I'm trying to organize them before I do that. But yeah, let's hope that this works. My girlfriend should be home soon. So I might stop when she gets here, depending on how annoying this ends up being. But tonight is kickball, which is very exciting. I missed the first game of the season last week, so very excited to go this week. And yeah, it'll be a good time. Maybe I will remember to film a little bit there, but also quite possibly not. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I have just gotten out of bed. I took a very long morning in bed, but that's okay. But it is now time for me to get moving because my day is a little bit different than originally planned. Because I'm gonna go get a chair from Facebook Marketplace to put in here, which means I need to tackle the rest of this mess. But I've been on the hunt for a good kind of cozy armchair for a while, and I found one for a good deal on Facebook Marketplace. So gonna go get it today. That means I have to go get like U-Haul van thing and all that. So we gotta get moving with the day. Going to make some breakfast and then do a little bit of computer stuff, I think, before we gotta get moving on the U-Haul front. Okay, so I am currently heating up my lunch, which is more soup from yesterday, so that I can eat something more before I head out to go get the U-Haul to go get the chair. I'm a little bit nervous moving the chair by myself, but my friend who lives like right next to where I'm picking this up from is busy at the time that I'm picking the chair up, so it's okay. It's gonna be fine. I'm not that worried, only a little bit worried. So yeah, I'm gonna eat my lunch and then it will be U-Haul time. Okay, I think I have made it to pick up the chair. Driving this thing, a little bit terrifying, but I think I did okay. I'm currently parked-ish in places where I don't think I technically can, I don't know, but let's go get the chair and hope for the best. And then it was dinner time, so I made some risotto, which actually ended up being a lot easier than I expected, and now I have a bunch of risotto ideas. Good morning and happy Friday. Not a whole lot to do on the schedule for today, but do have some vlog editing to do and a little bit of admin stuff to do this morning. Should be a pretty chill day, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Let's go get moving on the admin stuff so we can do the fun stuff. Okay, I have done a little bit of work at the computer, both boring and fun. Well, more have to do and fun. Um, and I think I'm gonna be back to the desk in a little bit because I think I'm gonna edit vlog. But I wanted to show you the chair that I got because I didn't get around to it yesterday. So here she is in the spot that she's gonna go. Not the fanciest, but certainly nice and comfy. I've sat in her a little bit. I do want to get a lamp for the corner next to it and probably a little side table, but we shall see. I'm also thinking about getting a another bookshelf for here, like the one I have on the other side of the room. So we shall see. I do already have basically 3 bookshelves in here already with the small one. That's the one I want to try to get another one of, and these 2 big ones. But I got a lot of items, and that's just the way that it is. So still need to obviously tackle cleaning up some of this mess, but I think we've made a good start so far. So maybe I'll work on this a little bit more before getting back to desk stuff, just to be up and moving a little, but we'll see. Okay, so I didn't tackle any of the cleaning stuff, but I did hang what I have of this little star garland that I had made a while ago. I knew that it was not going to fill the whole room. Knew that definitely, because it didn't even fill the whole room of the room that I had originally made them for. But somewhere in here, I can't see it right this second. Ah, here it is. I do still have a bunch of stars to hang, or to string rather. And I have more paper to make more because I don't think this is going to be enough to finish the whole room. We didn't even get halfway with that. But that, I think, will become another good, like, semi-mindless project. And now that I know that I can successfully use an old 3D printing filament roll, basically as a giant spool for it all, it makes it a lot easier to manage because I don't have to worry about it tangling. I can just kind of tie the string onto here, string up, and then just do the same process that I did there. And I would tie on up there and kind of keep going. So yeah, that is that. I probably am gonna get back to doing some vlog editing now, but that was a nice little thingy, jazzing up the room a little bit, and yeah. And then I got sidetracked with another decor project and ended up clear/glitter coating some origami butterflies as an experiment.